major announcement from one of the biggest rock bands of the last 30 years appears to be imminent after Linkin Park shared a 100-hour countdown clock on their website and on social media that's been shared by a lot of really interesting folks. And this after months of rumors and rampant speculation about whether or not Linkin Park is in fact getting back together for what would surely be some very big performances. And the timing of all of this is interesting, and it coincides with some planned announcements for at least one major festival. You also have another big festival posting this Linkin Park countdown timer on their Instagram story. And I already thought this was pretty much going to happen. At some point, I believed Linkin Park was going to get back together, but now pretty much I'm 99% sure that Linkin Park is doing something. The details of that are yet to be revealed, but I believe we're going to know a lot more on Wednesday when this 100-hour countdown clock runs out. This is a big deal for Linkin Park fans. There is so much buzz online. There was a cautious hesitation when the rumors first surfaced about whether or not Linkin Park was going to reunite months ago, earlier this year, but now we're in full-blown craziness. Everyone is really excited about this and what it will look like and who the singer could be. We heard Orgy frontman Jay Gordon say in that interview earlier this year that he had heard that Linkin Park had a female singer in that role, but no names were revealed. And that ignited a lot of interest in this. And then you had that Billboard story where they came out and said that they had multiple sources connected to Linkin Park that indicated this band was really getting back together. Now, I don't know about y'all, but Linkin Park has an incredible discography. It's going to be really interesting, and this is going to be a very big moment in rock to see this legendary band reunite. But of course, so many fans to this day are mourning the loss of Chester Bennington, one of the best rock vocalists of all time, who, of course, we lost back in 2017, and the band has been inactive since then. And so no one can replace Chester Bennington. No one could ever outdo him and the amazing talent that he showed throughout his career. But I also trust Linkin Park to do this tastefully and with respect to Chester's amazing legacy within the band. So here's everything we know right now about that now likely Linkin Park reunion that is going to create so much buzz in rock music. A major announcement from one of the biggest rock bands of all time appears to be imminent. Earlier today, Linkin Park launched a 100-hour countdown timer that's scheduled to run out on Wednesday. The countdown clock has sent rock fans into a frenzy, many who were unsure whether or not the rumors of a Linkin Park reunion were actually true. Earlier this year, in an interview with Mike Z's Wired in the Empire for KCAL 96.7, Orgy frontman Jay Gordon said he had heard that Linkin Park was in the process of a reunion. He said, "Very, very cool guys and obviously a great band. They've been around a long time and they're still going for it. It's going to be tough without Chester, but we'll see. I hear they got a girl singer now. That's what I heard." Weeks later, a subsequent report from Billboard seemed to point to the same thing. They had multiple sources within Linkin Park's camp that indicated the band was in the process of a reunion, with several members of the group on board. They also heard that Linkin Park was in the process of bringing on a female vocalist. And when Linkin Park posted the countdown timer earlier today, many fans were quick to point out that it lines up with an announcement being made by Rock Am Ring for their 2025 lineup. And also quite interesting, Welcome to Rockville, held each year at Daytona International Speedway, also shared the countdown clock to their Instagram story. And from the Linkin Park camp sharing the countdown clock, you had Mike Shinoda, Joe Hahn, Phoenix, and Talinda Bennington, all sharing the timer. Linkin Park has also made updates to their fan club site called LP Underground. They wrote, "We're making updates to LPU, check back soon." So it's clear things are ramping up in the world of Linkin Park. There's been speculation about who the female vocalist could potentially be that's rumored to be joining Linkin Park. Of course, one name that immediately came to mind was Amy Lee of Evanescence, but she said she hadn't been approached at the time, though she said she might be interested. Since then, there's been a lot of rumors, but no confirmation at this time about who could be joining Linkin Park. But if it's true and Linkin Park does announce a reunion on Wednesday, you can expect it to make headlines around the world. So it looks like the rumors were correct. I'm very confident that Linkin Park is going to be making a comeback, but the details will be interesting to see. Sounds like they're going to have a female vocalist, and whether or not every other living member of Linkin Park is going to be involved with the group remains to be seen. In the Billboard reporting, they said they only had confirmation that there were 3 members involved, so we will have to see about that. Hopefully that is not the case, but no matter what they do, this is going to be a very big deal, and the catalog that Linkin Park has, the hits that they've had over the years have been extraordinary, and of course still hold up to this day. Even their catalog material that they've been releasing from the archives has been becoming #1 on the radio. Just tells you the talent for songwriting that this band has always had. So we'll let you know what we hear about this on Wednesday. That is when the countdown timer will run out. But I expect it's going to be a very big deal, whatever it is. That is your latest update from Rockfeed. Be sure to subscribe with notifications on for the latest news and updates.